Hi there, it's December the 16th. We continue our voyage through the revelation of John, the revelation of Jesus Christ, and we're in chapter 7, reading the whole chapter from verses 1 to 17. So, at the beginning of this chapter, the 6 seals have been opened on the scroll, but before the 7th is opened, the cataclysmic seal, there's a call to hold back the elements from the earth, the winds and the storms that are going to come upon the earth. There's a call to hold it back until God has sealed the servants of God. Actually, the seal is kind of a signet or a brand even, and the servants are called Izulituthe, or the slaves of God. And the picture here is rather like the branding of slaves in the ancient times. So it's a strange picture maybe for us, but it's the mark. God's going to put his mark on his people. And the first thing that happens is those who are marked first are all those from Israel. Now, there's been a lot of strange things talked about the 144,000 who are referred to in this chapter, but it's clear, very clear from what John says, that these are those from Israel, from the people of Israel, who are being marked out by God as belonging to him. And there are 12,000 from each tribe. The 12 tribes of Israel are named. What's interesting here is that Levi is included in the 12 tribes, and also that Joseph is included. It's not divided up into the Ephraim and Manasseh that often happens in the Hebrew scriptures, and so the 12 tribes of Israel are named. This shows that God is keeping his faithfulness to his ancient people, to the people he called with Abraham. He's keeping faithfulness to the covenant that he made. But then, following on that, there is a description of a number that cannot, or an amount of people that cannot be numbered. And they are from every tribe and tongue and people and nation. And they're glorifying God, and they're saying salvation belongs to our God and to him who sits on the throne, to the Lamb. And there is a wonderful sound of praise, a sound of rejoicing from this global community. Yes, there's Israel, but there's also this global community, and they are innumerable. They cannot be numbered. And then an elder says to John in his vision, who are all these? Who are all these who are singing and praising and worshipping? And note again, worship is a big factor in this chapter. There's so much worship going on of God in these chapters, and it's explained to John that these are those who have washed their robes, their white robes, in the blood of the Lamb. These are those who have received the rescue of God through Jesus, and God is going to be with them. He's going to take away their pain. He's going to take away their tears. It also says at one point he is going to skinosia pavtus in Greek, which means he's going to tabernacle among them, but it's more than that. It's going to stretch out his tent over them. The word skinosi is from the Greek word skini, that means a tent. He's going to spread a protection. He's going to shelter them. It's a beautiful picture, and he is going to shepherd them and give them springs of living water. So here in the midst of this time of analysis, this time of final judgment, as it were, that's come upon the earth, here is God stepping in this final rescue, in this day of atonement, in this bringing his people, marking them out as his own. We are blessed that we live in this era, in this time, in this age, which is the time of us being marked, being noted as those who belong to Jesus. John has already said, for those who overcome and those who keep overcoming, there's a crown of life stored up. Let's continue to be faithful to him, keeping in worship, keeping focused on him, because he has set his mark on us. We also are redeemed, rescued, because of the blood of Jesus. Have a very good December 16th.